Tom Helm, I thought that was a cracking performance with the ball today from Middlesex, but again, it's Kookaburra, it's time of year, it's sticking to the task and for not much reward.
Yeah, it was. I think, like you said, I think in patches we actually did a really good job. I think if you look at the scoreboard and see 20 for 3 or whatever it is, then it doesn't look like we've had actually that good a day. But I think on that surface with that ball, I think we're all reasonably happy. We're not going out and celebrating, but I think we did a reasonably good job today.
How do you feel the bowling performance was versus Lords last week? Because again, not much was done wrong last week, but you've had another week with the Kookaburra now, I guess.
Yeah, we were definitely on the money quicker, I think, this week. We were disappointed with how we went, particularly at the start of the last game. And with these Kookaburra balls, that bit's the most important bit to get right. So it was nice to put that right today. He bowled lovely. Both guys bowled really well with the new ball. But yeah, it's a tough day's toil, and we'll see how we get on tomorrow.
How much pace is there in the pitch? Because I guess that's one of the key things when bowling with the Kookaburra, isn't it? And obviously it's the time of year, and naturally the pitches are a little bit damper underneath, so there's not going to be as much pace as there would be later in the season.
Yeah, it's funny. Look, there are a couple of balls there today that actually went through quite nicely to the keeper, and you think, oh, actually, okay, there's a bit here for me, and then you'd go 18, and the next 18 overs, maybe one in those 18 would go through, and yeah, it would just make life quite unpleasant, really. Because you feel you're not necessarily doing loads wrong, but all of a sudden the guys are climbing into sort of legged balls and hitting them a bit off at the speed of light, and you're a bit taken back by it. So.
And obviously you've been seen as one of the key bowlers with the Kookaburra, and particularly the bumpers, which is hard work, having to bend your back with the Kookaburra, bang it in.
Yeah, Emilio played brilliantly, right, but we thought that was probably one of our better ways to get him out. Curran there, when he came in there, he chipped one off the handle that could have gone to anyone, but it went straight up in the air and dropped. So it was another one of those days, really. But credit to they played well, and like I said at the start, I think we did loads wrong. It's just tricky with these Kookaburra balls. So.
And basically, it's a match where, much like last week, the batters will just have to go out, do the same, and see where the match goes in the third innings.
Yeah, I suppose the luxury is that we're going at 3.5s rather than 5s like we were last week. So. For them to get 620, it might take too much time out of the game. So I think it will go slightly differently to last week. I can't see them batting out there for the majority. I might be wrong, but I can't see them batting out there for the majority of the day tomorrow.